welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 18th of December and I'm here as always to give you a daily dose of your latest gaming news. This time I'm bringing you an update for Skullgirls. As you may remember, I did a video not too long ago where I basically revealed that Skullgirls is going to be removed from PSN and Xbox Live, apparently at the behest of Konami. And now I have an update as Skullgirls will be re-released on both the PlayStation Store and the Xbox Live Marketplace as Skullgirls Encore. And this was announced by the developer. Now, as I said previously, following the breakup of the relationship between Awesome Games and Konami, Skullgirls was set to be delisted from both digital storefronts, but the developer Lab Zero Games has successfully basically found a way around this and is of course planning to re-release it under a new game. And on the 31st, Skullgirls will be removed from PSN and XBLA, and that's of course the end of this month. And Skullgirls Encore will be coming along to replace it at some point in January 2014. And that's in the US. Just to clarify, they've said that for European PlayStation owners it may take a little while longer. So perhaps there's still some issues on the European end that they need to figure out. Now, all PSN purchasers of the original release of Skullgirls will get Skullgirls Encore free, and it will work in a similar fashion to PS3/PS4 cross-buy. Now, Squiggly's character DLC will be released at the same time and will be free for a period of 3 months, and will only be compatible with Skullgirls Encore. However, the original Skullgirls DLC is not compatible with Skullgirls Encore. To make up for this though, the character colour DLC bundle will be free for everyone for a limited time, and this will unlock additional character colours for all existing characters, as well as Squiggly and any future characters that they end up releasing. And there's even going to be fresh leaderboards and a new set of trophies. Unfortunately, your previous save data will not be compatible, so they are going to be reworking the game. It's not just a rebranding. They'll probably have to make some changes just to actually get it back onto both marketplaces under the rules of both digital storefronts. So, well, it's a shame that you have to use your progress. I think most people were probably playing the online anyway. Now, for the Xbox 360 version, unlike the PSN version, Skullgirls Encore is a patched version of the original game and not a separate product. The publisher of the new version is Marvelous AQL, and that's of course because Microsoft doesn't allow self-publishing on Xbox 360. And it looks like Encore is even further out because Marvelous AQL can't submit the new build until after Christmas, but you will be able to continue to play Skullgirls online during the transition. So essentially, for Xbox 360 owners, the current Skullgirls will be patched, and then the full transition over to Skullgirls Encore will be coming a little bit later. Now, when the patch is ready, there will be a title update as well as a new mandatory compatibility pack DLC. Leaderboards, achievements, and save data are unaffected, and previously bought DLC will still be compatible with Encore. But the character colour DLC bundle will be free for everyone for a limited time, and Squiggly will be available for free at this point as well. And the Steam version has already been updated, as it was self-published. It's been pretty much completely unaffected by the drama happening on the console end. Now, unfortunately, Konami is yet to comment on the issue that led to Skullgirls being delisted, but in this latest blog post, Lab Zero Games claimed that Konami refused to submit the console patch unless it was able to fully test it, and that was going to be at great expense to Lab Zero Games, who are of course a fairly small indie company. And this caused the co-publisher Awesome Games to sever their distribution arrangement with Konami, and basically they wanted to clear the way for the Indiegogo funded DLC patches and the new character that was created via that as well. Then of course they signed the new agreement with Marvelous AQL in order to get a replacement slot for the XBLA version. And of course they were required to do that because of the lack of self-publishing on Xbox 360. Of course it's going to be different for the Xbox One, but I do not believe Skullgirls is going to have an Xbox One release unless it's coming in the future. So basically the PSN and Xbox 360 versions are going to be working a little bit differently, but once both versions are released, everyone will be playing the same game. It's just a path to get to that point is going to be slightly different for both, with each with its own unique issues and problems and downsides. Of course, the PSN version will lose the save data as I discussed previously. So for those of you who are concerned for the future of Skullgirls, have no fear, they will be returning with a slight tweaking and rebranding, which is definitely good. I was a little bit worried that this game would just disappear forever from the digital marketplace, but thankfully that is not the case. Lab Zero Games did find a way around this, which is always nice to see. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.